What's going on, everyone? My name is Triforce Addiction and welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to be analyzing a little bit of the boss fight trailer that I was actually notified of on Twitter by Andrew. He also goes by Goku Black. You guys probably seen him in my live stream. But yeah, so thank you to Andrew for that. Let's actually get into this video. So before I actually do, if you are new, make sure to subscribe for more Battle for Bikini Bomb Rehydrated content. And now let's just get started, boys and girls. Let's do this. So of course, you see the first few seconds saying, "Oh, the battle was on" and everything. So yeah, just basic stuff like that. So the first thing we're gonna see here is Sandy's Robot Sandy's boss, like just a little bit of just pieces of the boss fight. And I have to tell you right here, yeah, Sandy looks a little bit different. Well, actually, very different from how she was in the original game. But I don't know. I get what they were trying to do here. They're trying to give it more of a robotic feel, because I don't know. If you ask me, on the original version of Battle for Bikini Bomb, when you fought Sandy, she felt like she kind of had some human traits. Like she was able to run in a very human manner. But this one's completely different. It just she feels like she's a complete robot this time. I like that. But it makes this boss fight feel a little bit more different, a little bit too different from what it was in the original game. So let's continue on. So right here you could see you see the camera angle is completely different. I don't know why that is. I'm not sure if they fixed the background, because now you can see a lot of fish. Now there's a lot of lights. I don't know if that was a thing before, but I'm just noticing it now. But yeah, so I don't know why Sandy's tail is like that. Why it's just like a freaking... Okay, so that is pretty nice. So yeah, she has much more of... she has more of an electric look when she gets hit. But another thing I want to notice is just look how sinister her picture looks in the health bar right here. That's probably the scariest thing I've seen in this game so far. And it looks like it came out straight out of Five Nights at Freddy's, a very haunted version of Sandy. Am I the only one that notices that? It came out it came right out of Five Nights at Freddy's 4 or something like that. So here's more of the fight with the Flying Dutchman. Nothing really special. I'm not sure. I think they changed his picture, because I don't remember seeing this version of it. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. I think this is probably the finished product. So here is Prawn for the first time. Nothing really too different about Prawn. He's pretty much the same size, maybe slightly bigger. I'm not sure. And also, for the first time, we got to see the bubble bowling technique, and it looks a lot more transparent than it did before. Here's more. Oh, here's Mermaid Man for the first time, and I have to say, dude, I'm loving the detail that they did with Mermaid Man here. You could literally see. Sorry about that, guys. You could literally see every single piece of his cloth. Just look at this. You can see every little strip, everything. You can even see all the little lines in his hair. It looks really, really amazing. Sorry, I just needed to burp. But yeah, it's the most realistic version of Mermaid Man in a video game I've ever seen. So here's Prawn again. And another thing I want to note, I don't know how to feel about the sound waves, because they look a lot bigger than they did before. But I don't know how it's going to work with the new gameplay mechanics. Maybe it's put that way because it's probably easier to dodge, so they just want to up the radius a little bit more. So I'm not 100% sure why that is, but who knows really. So now we see a Robot Patrick fight, and he looks pretty nice. He looks a lot more how he should. We have those things in his ears, those little black things around his arms, just to make it more robotic. But I don't know how to feel about his lower lip. That looks kind of disgusting to me. It's just his lip is just hanging out like that. It just feels weird. I kind of like the original design a little bit better, but I'll take what I can get. Here's Robot Spongebob. Get to see him in more detail. Okay, so this notable detail right here that I wanted to point out is about the cruise bubble, because I know a lot of people don't really like the new design of it, because now it's now in a third person perspective. But I don't know, I kind of like it this way, like just seeing this now, because I feel like it gives you a better... I feel like it helps you aim a little bit better, because I know a lot of people had problems in this particular boss fight when it came to trying to hit Robot Plankton. I specifically had that issue too, like where sometimes you'd go like straight for him, like you feel like you're gonna hit him, and like just the cruise bubble just goes completely through him. And like, trust me, I know how that feels. It pisses me off too. So I think the reason why they put it in a third person perspective is just to like increase the chances of hitting him. So like your aiming will be a little bit more efficient than it was before. And this is a more, I welcome this change basically. So yeah, this is not the first time we're gonna see it though. So here's more of Sandy. Nothing really much. You just did a little karate chop, nothing special. So here, another thing to notice is that these blasts that Robot Plankton is, shooting at you, it's a lot different than it was before. They had this like, they kind of had this like cone / helix type design before. It was kind of like a pinkish color that would try to hit SpongeBob, but now it's like a bluish, and it looks like it looks like it's water being splashed to you. I don't know, the rays look completely different, but who knows how it's actually gonna work. Like, I don't really mind this change, but it's just, it kind of makes me worry about the hit radius. Is it gonna be bigger, or like do I have to like be more precise when dodging? But who knows really right now. So we'll see when we get there. So here's more of Robot Sandy. You can see like now she has like a full-on electric animation whenever she gets hit. Also notice is that she actually runs after you. That's something unusual. Maybe that's a new move that they gave Robot Sandy, but yeah, it looks like she's like running right after you now. I don't know if that's gonna be something new that we're gonna have to face. And here, when it comes to the Patrick boss fight, I know you guys seen this before, but like I just want to point it out again. Here's Robot Patrick in his pissed off form. So a lot of people were complaining that he looks less intimidating because, he looked far more sinister than he did in the original game. But yeah, they do have his, pissed off expression right here. You can see it with his eyebrows. And another thing to notice is that, I'm kind of liking the fact that, actually it didn't really matter to me before because, I kind of knew where the goo would land. But it's kind of cool to have all these little markings right here to show where the goo is going to land next. So yeah, it is pretty interesting. The goo looks a lot less transparent. It looks a lot more opaque, if you could say that. This is taking place in the Sandy phase. So yeah, just nothing really special. I mean, it looks pretty much the same, but just in HD graphics, and just, I don't know, the goo kind of reminds me of the water from Wind Waker. I don't know if you guys ever played that game, but yeah, it's a Zelda game. It looks exactly the same. Okay, so let's move on. So here we see a little bit more Prawn, just nothing special. We're just hitting robots. Here, like I said, you have this third person view of the little cruise rocket. So now you could actually aim a little bit more precise. I mean, I never had a problem trying to hit these little green spots on Robot SpongeBob, but I'm pretty sure some people did too. But yeah, now you could actually hit it with a lot more precision. I think that was the whole reasoning behind it. But let's also like notice the fire right here. It looks extremely nice. It looks almost realistic. It is kind of insane how much effort they actually put into this. But other than that, I believe that's pretty much the entire trailer. I just wanted to analyze it real quick with you guys. There's not too many details. I'm not gonna keep it, like 30 minutes long or anything. So anyways, that's gonna be the end of this video. And by the way, before I end it off, I just want to tell you guys I am gonna be changing my profile picture. Thanks to Spixie Cafe. Spixie actually made it for me, and I was like, she charged me she charged me a little amount of money, but like I was having trouble trying to pay her, because PayPal is very buggy. Sometimes if you're trying to pay a friend through the app, like for some reason it'll tell you to register your card even though your card's already registered. So like I had like a lot of issues, and I had to go like through hell and back just again. I even promised Spixie Cafe that I'm not gonna use this profile picture until I pay you. So I finally did. So you guys are gonna see it changed on my Twitter and on my YouTube channel very soon today. But anyways, that's it. So make sure to subscribe if you are new. Like I said, make sure to like this video because it does help the channel a lot. Once again, my name is Triforce Addiction. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.